Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Delightfully Chaotic. I am Tamara. Hello. It's been a while. I think it's been like almost 2 weeks since I recorded something, but I had every intention on recording this on Monday, my birthday. My birthday was this past Monday. I turned 43. And yeah, I was gonna record something and I didn't. I didn't get around to it. But here I am, period. My birthday was nice. My birthday is September 22nd, so I'm the very last of the Virgos. And I always try to get time off, my 2 week vacation. I always try to get it on or around my birthday for the past several years. That's how I've been doing it. So my 2 week vacation started on my birthday, Monday. So today's Friday. It's going by so fast. It's going by. I literally have like well over a week, but in my mind, I'm just like slowly crashing out because like as soon as that shit starts, it's fucking over. And I'm so grateful to have a job that gives me a mandatory 2 weeks paid off. But like that anxiety, baby, like it's already hitting me, and it's only been 5 days. Oh God. So yeah, I had a massage on my birthday, deep tissue massage. I've always had a lot of back pain. And like the past several years, my back pain has been really, really bad. Like kind of like in the middle, like mid back, kind of off to the right. So I'm thinking, okay, it's me. I'm not really stretching enough. I'm not like, maybe I should do yoga. I sit at a desk all the time. So it has to be years and years of me sitting at a desk. So I get to my appointment, and it's this place that I used to go to when my money wasn't so funny. Every month, I used to go to this place. So it was somewhere that I was familiar with. I didn't really have like a therapist in mind. I just wanted anyone that was a female. So I got this older black lady, and she was so dope, and she was really leaning in there. She was getting in there. It hurt like hell, but it felt good at the same time. But she was like, yeah, if your back is hurting, like the first thing she's asked me when I told her about the pain I was having, she was like, how do you sleep at night? And I told her I sleep on my side. She said, you can't sleep on your side like that. That's what's causing the pain. So now I have to try to like relearn how I sleep because I fall asleep on my side and I usually don't really move around that much. So now I have to try to get used to sleeping on my back or on my stomach. It's Otherwise, I have to live with like daily pain. Like it's a daily thing. My back was hurting me almost every day. And actually, since the massage, it feels a lot better. Anyway, that's my boring ass business. Oh, and then I came home. I didn't really do much after my massage. I went to the Asian market and just perused the produce section, got me a little money tree. I always have like a little mini crab boil for myself on my birthdays. This might be my last year doing it because I'm really trying to get like more serious about my diet. So yeah, I had me some crab legs, had me a my little gummies, watched some TV, just relaxed. And yeah, my birthday was really nice. That Saturday before, like that weekend, we went to Cheesecake. It was simple. It was right down the street. Like, but I'm not going to Cheesecake Factory anymore. Like, their prices are getting higher and higher, and the quality of the food is getting lower and lower. That's all I'll say. But I got my free cheesecake. And yeah, that was it. Pretty much a quiet weekend. The feeling that I had, the feeling of just the joy that I felt at 5 p.m. on Friday, knowing that I had a whole 2 weeks off, starting with my birthday, it was just, and now that day just seems further and further away. Oh, I'm not gonna crash out. Anyways, what else has happened? Yes, I went to the doctor the day after my birthday, which was at Tuesday. I went to the doctor. I have a new doctor. She's a black doctor. She's a nurse practitioner. But anyway, so I've been gaining weight. Like it's not here. I don't like it. And I was like 2 pounds heavier than I was about 3 months ago. I think July. And I don't know. I don't like it. But I really have to get really serious about my diet. My goal is to lose at least 10 pounds, exactly 10 pounds by December. So, other than that, my health is pretty squeaky clean. And thank you, God. Thank you, God, for my health, honey. Ooh, what else has happened? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, there was this weird thing that happened almost 2 weeks ago. I think it was almost 2 weeks ago. So I'm driving, and it was one of those situations where you're at the right place at the right time. So I'm literally driving out of my apartment complex. I'm going through the parking lot. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way to work. And so I'm looking up, driving slow because I'm driving through the parking lot. I see this baby, like maybe 1.5, 2, maybe. And she's in this really cute, like ruffly, frilly little dress. It's like a dark pink, magenta, whatever color. And a few feet away is like, it appears to be her mother. She's a bigger woman, maybe she's light skinned, maybe mixed race, and she's not standing very close to the baby. Like usually when I'm driving through the parking lot, the parents will grab their kids and kind of get them out of the way. She seems really kind of disconnected from this kid. So I pass by them and I hear her say, "Can you help us?" And I'm like, what? So I back up and I'm like, what did you say? She's like, can you help us? And she's like staring blankly at me, barely even blinking. She's not hysterical or anything. She's just very stoic. It's almost like a movie. Like she's like, can you help us? We need help. And I'm like, okay, so what do you need? I don't have any cash on me. I don't. So I'm like, what do you need? What kind of help do you need? Can you help us? And she wasn't being like flippant or anything. She was repeating herself kind of like a parrot or like a robot or something. And I'm like, at that point, I couldn't really see her daughter's head anymore. So I said, hey, can you kind of get her? I don't want her to be around the car. And she's kind of slow to move. She doesn't seem, like I said, she's really kind of disengaged from this baby. Like it's cute. It's her baby or a baby that she knows, but she's just very slow to react and get her the baby walking all around the fucking car. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what do you need? And she said, we're trapped here. And I'm like, you're trapped here? Are you trapped by like a man? And she was like, yeah. I said, okay, so I'm going to call the cops. I had to go to work, and it didn't cross my mind to sit there and wait for the cops to come because, I had to go to work, and I figure if she really is being trapped, nigga, I don't want to be there, you know. But then I'm like, if you're being trapped by someone, you're out of your dwelling, you're out of your home. Wouldn't you be on foot running with you and your baby running to the security gate or something? So I thought that was kind of strange, but I still called the cops. I said, stay right here. I'm going to call the cops. Now, the woman, the way I described them, because she had on the same color dress as her baby, but it was like kind of like a long sleeve, kind of form fitting dress. I don't know where they went to the night before. It looked like they were maybe in party clothes. I don't know. But they had the same color. So when I called 911 or whatever, I was describing, they both have on pink dresses. I even told the security guard at the front, this kind of like young girl, maybe not young, she's probably like my age. She's out there. She's usually pretty cool. So I was like, hey, I'm just letting you know the cops are going to be coming, blah, blah, blah. So I'm on my way to work. I'm down the street. And probably like maybe 10 minutes later, I'm down the street and I get a call from a number I don't know. So I just decline it. I get another call from the same number. And so apparently it's somebody, I don't know if it's the cop. I don't know if it's a security guard. It's some black lady on the phone. She was like, hey, are you the one that found the lady? I was like, yeah. Was she there when y'all got there? She was like, yeah, she was here. And I just wanted to ask more questions because she's not really giving us anything. We were able to find her apartment. So she actually lived in the building that she was outside of. And we found her apartment. The door was wide open. Like, she's not really giving us anything. It seems like she's having a mental health crisis. And I was like, oh, wow, yeah, she kind of seemed like that too when I was talking to her. So the person was like, how is she with the baby? Like, I was like, well, she didn't really seem super engaged with the baby. Like, she was trying to keep it away from my car, but I had to like actually tell her to move the baby away. So she was kind of acting a little weird. But yeah, they were trying. She was like, you don't know her? I was like, I don't know her. I've never seen her before. She said, well, we have to try to find who her people are because we need someone to come get the baby. And we're going to take her, they took the lady to the hospital to get evaluated. And I really hope they found someone that she knows to take the baby. It was weird. It was a really weird kind of thing. And at first I felt bad. I was like, maybe I should have waited for the cops to come, but they got there pretty quickly. And like I said, if she really was, if she really was being trapped by somebody, nigga, I don't want to be there when that nigga wake up. But it all made sense in the end because when she said that very thing, I'm thinking, yeah, if you're being trapped by someone, you're not going to just be standing in the middle of the road. Like, you're just not going to be standing there across from the building that you live in. That doesn't make any sense. So I kind of knew that it was something going on. I just really prayed that I said a prayer for them and I just went to work. And I think about it, I really hope that they were able to find somebody to watch that baby, like a family member. Otherwise, the baby would be put into the system. The person who called me told me that, yeah, if we can't find a family member, we have to give the baby to DCS or something like that. So that was very, very strange, but I'm glad I was able to do something. um, yeah, I really hope that this lady is okay and that she's getting what she needs. Because, I mean, she had to have known that something was going on with her. It's probably something that's happened before because she was asking for help, but it's like she didn't know what to ask for. And of course, when she said that they were being trapped, I could see that as like maybe a hallucination or a symptom of whatever condition she might have. She was definitely in some kind of crisis, psychosis, maybe. Oh, Lord. So yeah, I hope that they're okay. And yeah, it's kind of a heavy thing. Anyways, enough about that. I talked for a long time about that. It was just really strange, and I really hope that they're okay. All seriousness. Okay, let's move on. Someone died a couple weeks ago. This person I don't even want to fucking talk about. Things are weird. I'm trying not to crash out every day. I don't want to talk about them specifically on here because this is supposed to be my outlet. um, yeah, fuck that nigga. That's all I can say. Basically, I can't. I don't have anything else. So what the two major things I have on here that I wanted to talk about was Cardi B finally admitting that she is pregnant with Stefan Diggs' baby. So I think I talked about it last episode, how it's really bird behavior. Like, I know it's on one hand you can say it's nobody's business, we shouldn't be in her uterus, whatever, whatever. That's true. That's absolutely true. But multiple things can be true at the same time. Does that make sense? Yes, that's true. But it's also true that she's a grown ass woman that's out here acting like she's 18. I think she had an interview with Gayle King and she was saying how when she met him or whatever, he was like, let me heal you. And like, girl, you don't get healing from another person. Healing has to come from within yourself. That's something that you have to do to work on your shit. And it's definitely not gonna be a nigga. I mean, of course he said that. What? Meanwhile, this nigga has like a baby. I don't know if he has a baby on the way or if it's some kind of paternity issue going on with another woman. He has like fresh babies as well. And it's some shit going on with one of the baby mama's child. But yeah, Cardi was on some kind of live or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm the baby mama, and the other one, baby mama, and what are we gonna do about it? Yeah, whatever." I don't know. This is page6.com. Pregnant Cardi B's boyfriend, Stefan Diggs, is facing a paternity suit from a woman claiming the NFL star is the father of her infant daughter. Infant. So that's before toddler, before baby. Infant is like damn near still a fetus. Ooh. According to court According to court documents obtained by Page Six, Eileen LaPera, known as Lord Giselle on social media, filed a okay. This is her then. Lord Giselle on social media filed a petition in December 2024 to determine parental relationship in the Superior Court of California in Los Angeles. She, LaPera, who was pregnant at the time of her filing, listed the New England Patron star as the parent of the then unborn child. And then you continue to go from woman to woman, just skeeting all up. I mean, y'all not even, the pregnancy should be the least of your concern, because there's no way you cannot tell me that these people in this industry, the industry of fame and wealth and whatever, the industry of look at meism, what is that? Is that a word? This industry, this Hollywood fame industry, you cannot tell me that they don't have diseases. Like, y'all not worried about getting like actual diseases. Like a baby would be the least of my concerns. Like, cute baby. It's a cute baby. Wow. She's cute, the girl, one of his baby mamas. The Fashion Nova ambassador requested that she be given legal and physical custody of the child, and Diggs only be given visitation rights. I'm sure he'll be fine with that, child. I'm sure he didn't even fight you on that shit. She also requested that the athlete cover all of her pregnancy and birth expenses as well as her attorney's fees. Why do y'all niggas do this? Because y'all be knowing what they want. And y'all just give it to them. Like, no kind of discernment. You're just throwing your money away. I mean, I shouldn't say that about children that are brought into this world, but that's essentially what you're doing. She also requested that the athlete cover over. I already said this shit. In July, Diggs 31 filed a response to LaPera's paternity suit, saying in the docs that he was not certain if he was the father of Charlie Harper Diggs Lepore, who was born April 12th. She kind of looks like him. Mm, wow. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, she's pregnant by this guy, and he has other women pregnant at the same time, or something to that effect. He has a lot going on. Oh, bless it. Yeah, there was she was making something to eat, I guess, on some kind of live, and she was reacting to people talking about, because this happened around the same time that she announced that she was pregnant, which is crazy. But she was like, "That's our baby daddy now. We gonna figure it out." Girl, what? She too old for this mess. Like, I was waiting with bated breath to hear Crystal's read on Thursday, and it did not disappoint. It was scathing, and it was reminiscent of, like, because they do reads, sometimes they pass the read, but it was visceral. Is that the right word? It was cutthroat, and she hasn't done that in a minute. And a lot of people was mad about it. People, even fans of the read, were like, "What the fuck?" But it's like, she didn't lie about anything. Like, she didn't. Her delivery was a little like, it shouldn't have been surprising to anyone, because that's literally what she does. All that screaming and hooting and hollering and shit. Like, she she does the things verbally. Like, she reads. That's literally what the show is about. At the end of every show, they read someone, and that's what she did. Some people may say she took it too far. I don't know. I'm kind of in between. I really do. I agree with most of what she said. But then some people were saying, "Oh, it goes against like what they're all about on the read. Like it's the points that she was making, Crystal was making, were very conservative, and if it was somebody else saying those things, they would have a problem with it, and blah blah blah." Then people were saying how they didn't even mention Beyonce and Jay-Z sitting next to, Trump people or whatever, Ivanka Trump and the guy, her husband, whatever. I don't know. They said I on their new episode yesterday. They said that they forgot. I don't personally don't think they forgot. But they said they forgot. I guess they didn't know, or maybe they relate to the conversation, and that's why they didn't talk about it. I don't think that's. But okay. And the whole thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting next to these people. Come on, y'all. Like, I don't really know what y'all. At the end of the day, they were all one class in that room. All of them. It's just they see money. They don't see people like that. Just see money when they look at other people like that. That's all they see. If that makes any sense. Does that mean that Beyonce and Jay-Z are best friends with these people? No, they were sitting at a fucking table with them. So fucking what? So what? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about it? I think that it was intentional. I think that whoever did the seating plan knew what the fuck they were doing, because why would you do that? Why would you do that? Anyway, and what were they supposed to do? We gotta move. Oh, yeah, come on. These two people are the most private people. They weren't gonna make a scene. They probably knew beforehand, and maybe they couldn't do anything about it. Maybe they could have, but like, what are y'all gonna do about it? Hush, shut up. So anyway, she didn't apologize, Crystal. I didn't expect for her to apologize. I don't think that she should have apologized. It was a read. She was reading. she read. And Cardi B did respond because that's what she does. And it wasn't really like harsh or anything. Cardi B usually just does a lot when she's responding to people. It was pretty mild. I don't know why. She did say, "Why you crying that I'm knocked up?" Mm. Cardi B responds to podcaster Crystal's comments criticizing her pregnancy. I mean, she had a point though. She was saying things like, you know, something about hope. You better hope that you don't die uh, on the surgery table after having your mommy makeover, and because all she cares about is how she looks. Mm. I don't know. There was just like there are some women who really do like being pregnant. Like they like the attention. They like the just they love it. They love fucking being pregnant. They love having babies. I don't understand that shit. And if you're one of those women, there's no shade, no tea. If you like it, I love it. She's definitely one of those women. I think she was bragging about to Gail in the interview about her grandma and all them having all these fucking babies. It was a different time. Your grandma probably couldn't even fucking work. She probably couldn't even work no job. All she could do was be at home and cook for your granddaddy and have them damn babies. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those women who were doing shit like that would be quick to pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, don't do this shit." That's nothing to like, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Crystal, she was like, "Y'all are doing too much. It's not Eddie." And yeah, left it at that. And yeah, I don't know. It was bad though, because I was like waiting for it. And as I'm like listening to him, I'm like, yeah, she getting there. Oh wow. But it was kind of a lot. And Kid Fury, you can kind of tell that he was kind of like trying to reel her in a little bit. Like he would be like, he always emphasizes, he always sympathizes with like pregnant women. And he was like, I don't know how y'all do it. So he was kind of saying something like that to that effect about how, something about that. He was saying something sympathetic to her just being a pregnant woman or something, trying to kind of like soften the tone, and she was just like, yeah, 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 yeah. She said, get ready for her to give you fucking nothing. Talking about the tour because you're about to have a baby. What, in February? I think she said, and she was laughing at the fact that Cardi said that she's been stretching, like it was very bad. It was very condescending. It was horrible, but she ain't lie for the most part. She really did. People were saying that she was triggered, like maybe it was a personal thing, maybe she has like mommy issues or something. People were saying as she's a therapist, and she said she's not a therapist. I thought that she went to school to be a therapist, but apparently she didn't do all the hours needed to actually be like an actual therapist, and it was intentional from what she was explaining. She was basically like, I'm not a therapist, because she had like a little video, I don't know where she posted it, where she was explaining why she said what she said, and she wasn't backing down either. She was pretty much doubling down. But she was like, I'm not a therapist. I wanted to learn more about it, but I'm not a licensed therapist. People were just like not going for it. I don't think this is going to matter for the read. They're still going to keep their popularity. Like, this is literally what the damn show is about. They read people. Was it completely necessary? No, but it was entertaining. And what are you going to do? You know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so well wishes to Cardi B and that nigga. Oof. Why would you want to go from someone like Offset to someone like this? It's like there's no evolution. There's no like you don't just sit deep in thought and say, maybe I should, really sit with myself and think about why I'm making these choices. Because she had to have known that he had other kids. Everybody else fucking knew. And then you still allowed yourself to get pregnant. I know I'm sounding really judgmental, but it's weird to me. It's really weird to me. Anyway, Rihanna had a baby girl on the 13th of September. Her name is Rocky. Rocki. Rocky Irish Mayers. That's a pretty name. Yeah, they posted her with the baby, and they have like these little pink, look like boxer gloves. Oh, Rocky, because her name is Rocky? Is that why? Yeah, that's so exciting. Yeah, girl. I feel like they're gonna have one more. I don't know how y'all do it, y'all. Oof. This is per Realtor.com. Realtor.com talks about pop culture shit. I didn't know that. Pop sensation Rihanna has become a proud mother of three after welcoming a baby girl with her partner, ASAP Rocky, revealing in a touching Instagram post that they named the newborn Rocky Irish Mayers. Rihanna gave birth to her first daughter, ASAP, whose real name is. Wait, Rihanna gave birth to her first daughter, ASAP, whose real name is Rakim Mayers, on September 13th. What? Who wrote this? However, the delighted couple opted to keep the news of her arrival under wraps for nearly 2 weeks before sharing it with the world. The Umbrella singer 37 posted two images in her announcement. Yeah. And a possible nod to the newborn's name, which is given to her in honor of her father's professional moniker, but is also the title of Sylvester Stallone's famous 1976 boxing movie. Yeah. So congratulations to them. Can't wait to see what this little girl's gonna look like. Congrats. Yay. I don't really want to talk about this. It's kind of old news at this point. about Nick Cannon and how he had this huge revelation that maybe he shouldn't have had all those fucking kids. Duh, stupid. Yeah, this was published on September 15th. Like, I have not been doing shit. People.com. Nick Cannon says having 12 kids was a response to trauma, admits he was being careless and frivolous with his process. The Wild Knot creator is a father to 12 children from 6 different women. My God, I didn't know there were 12. In my mind, I kept on thinking 10. Oh, Jesus. So what trauma? I mean, I guess I could read the article. I don't want to. I keep on hearing about him talking about Mariah. So was his trauma Mariah leaving him? Or I think he was talking about how he basically was feeling emasculated because, first of all, how the fuck do you really marry Mariah Carey and think that you're not going to be overlooked as just Mariah Carey's fucking husband? Because who are you? That's the first and the foremost. Who are you to where you really believe that you're gonna marry Mariah fucking Carey and she's not going to outshine you in some way, shape, or form? Just because you're a man, you really thought that she was just gonna shrink and become your wife? You thought that she was gonna become Nick Cannon's fucking wife? He was saying something to the effect of, oh, I have to wear suits all the time and I have to assert myself and I have to really, like, he was overcompensating because he really felt, I guess, emasculated because she was like uber famous and she's like, I guess maybe she made more money than him. Like, of course she's Mariah Carey. She's probably worth more than him. He felt basically, just give me the fucking smallest violin right now. Shut up. I think he was saying that that was his trauma. Anyway. During an appearance on the morning radio show The Breakfast Club, the Masked Singer host 44 opened up about his process of becoming a dad of 12. Cannon said that welcoming his children the way that he did was a response to his trauma. What fucking trauma? Quote, it wasn't like I was acting out. It was more of being careless, being frivolous with my process because I could do it, because I had the money, and because I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move, he said. Then, quote, then obviously life happens as well. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go have 12 kids. It was more about like, yo, I'm going to just live life and have fun. And whatever happens, happens. I can handle it. Again, okay. It's like they live in a whole different world, a whole another dimension. Quote, being almost 45 now, I could sit back and like, yeah, if I would have thought the process through a little bit more and took time to actually do the inner work, he continued, things might have been a little different in certain scenarios. What the fuck are you talking about? When host Charlamagne the God asked Cannon if doing the inner work would have resulted in him potentially not having 12 kids, the Drumline star said, I don't know, because I've always said this. Every child that I had was made out of love, and there were strong relationships. No, they were not. You was popping them fucking babies out. Wasn't no strong relationships. You were overlapping a lot of those relationships because a lot of those babies are very close in age. He's so full of crap. Like, he's really full of crap. I never thought that he would be like this lame. Wow. Quote, if I would have did the work and the healing after getting divorced, I probably would have took my time in a lot of other scenarios. And for whatever reason, I thought that was the answer a lot of times. Like, oh, I'm going to figure it out over here, he said. Quote, now you're leaving trauma every step of the way instead of fixing it from its origin. So now, nigga, you know you can't have not none of the baby now. Because people are going to be like, I thought you said. Wow. As for expanding his family, Cannon told People in March that he's pressing hold on welcoming any more children. The Wild 'N Out creator explained that while he's not against it, you need to be fucking against it. What was this whole conversation about on the Breakfast Club? He won't be welcoming any little ones anytime soon. Quote, I really don't know. I'm being honest. I'm having so much fun in this space right now. Of course you are. You're not taking care of these little niggas full time. He told People, quote, but I was just speaking of 3 years from now or 5 years from now. Who knows? I'm not against it. You need to be. Idiot. Goodbye. Asada Shakur was confirmed dead at 78 by Cuban officials. This is per thegrio.com. So rest in peace, rest in power. I saw something that mentioned her advanced age. I don't really think that 78, like 78 is older, yes. But advanced age, I'm thinking like late 80s, 90s. I guess she also had like health issues. Asada, oh, I can't say her middle name. Shakur, born Joanne Deborah Byron, died on September 25th, 2025, per Cuba's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Shakur reportedly died in Havana, Cuba on Thursday, September 25th, due to health conditions and her age. At first I was like, but this seems legit. Like, who knows? She probably did have, she's probably sick or something. It seems like they're repeating the same thing over and over in this article. Her daughter, Kakua Shakur, later confirmed the news on Facebook, sharing, quote, at approximately 1:15 p.m. on September 25th, my mother, Asada Shakur, took her last earthly breath. Words cannot describe the depth of loss that I am feeling at this time. I want to thank you for your loving prayers and continue to anchor me in the strength that I need in this moment. My spirit is overflowing in unison with all of you who are grieving with me at this time. Wow. I'm glad they didn't get to her. So rest in peace, rest in power, Asada Shakur. Also, rest in peace to Trey Reed. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I just pray that there's some kind of justice. I think I saw that Ben Crump has been assigned to, he got a lot going on because I think he's assigned to a case about the man who died on the roller coaster here in Orlando. But yeah, rest in peace to Trey Reed. I believe there was another young man who got, I don't even want to talk about it, but rest in peace. I can't. The rapture apparently happened on Tuesday, but we're here we are. Here I am recording this fucking podcast on Friday. Why are people so stupid? Like, honestly. Like, I'm not a Bible thumper. I be trying to memorize my scripture. Like, God knows my heart. But there's scripture in the Bible that literally says that nobody freaking knows when this is going to happen. Not even the angels themselves know when this is going to happen. If it's going to happen, whatever. And a lot of people, I saw mostly white people, were like, seriously, like, oh, this is what you have to do when you're being like pulled up into the sky when the rapture comes. What the fuck? People were like pretending to like have their clothes on the ground, like they disappear because of the rapture. Do you know, if something like that were to happen, our our souls, entity, whatever, will be ripped from our bodies, and our bodies would still be here. It wouldn't just be a pile of clothes. We would literally separate from our bodies. The bodies would still be here. So what are y'all doing? This lady said that she was gonna leave shit at her house. So for the people who, for the heathens that didn't make it, that had to stay behind after the rapture, and she left like a guide and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing now? What are you doing all this shit? Put it on eBay. Somebody will fucking buy it. Some lady sold her house and her car. What are you selling it for? Just give it away if you think that it's all gonna end. What do you need the money for? What are you gonna do with it? And she was actually crying the next day. But you have money now, I guess. Now just buy another fucking house and another car. Apparently, it was like this Nigerian or African pastor or something that was talking about it's gonna happen. God showed him this. People who do shit like that need to be exiled from the human race. Because you know God ain't tell you none of that shit. And if you are a pastor, preacher, whatever the hell, you should know that. You should know that there's literally a verse in the Bible, Matthew 24:36, I believe, that says that nobody knows. Nobody knows. But you know, some random nigga, you know, because God told you. People like that just really irk the crap out of me. But concerning that day and hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but the Father only. Okay? Y'all this lady really was like, I'm gonna leave some things here for people that are left behind. Bitch, what? It was like, they have to be trolling. This can't be like a real thing. It can't be a real thing. September 23rd is when it was supposed to happen. This is the 25th. 26th. What's today? It's after the 23rd. I'm really terrified. It's just people are getting really, I'm not even trying to be like funny. People are just getting dumber and dumber. It just makes no sense. It's terrifying. Yeah. I didn't really have that much to talk about this week. Oh, so I got some feel good ish. Solange, this is per thegrio.com. Solange Knowles launches St. Heron Library to archive rare and out of print books by Black authors. Love, love, love to see it, especially in this day and age where people are pretty much just dismantling everything that is Black. She launched her own library. Solange Knowles launches part one of the St. Heron Digital Archive Library, with part two rolling out in the coming weeks. This is per thegrio.com. If you're on the hunt for a rare out of print title by a Black author, Solange Knowles has got your back. On Thursday, September 25th, the 39-year-old singer and multidisciplinary artist announced she was launching the St. Heron Library in an Instagram post. I hope I'm saying that right. Quote, the St. Heron Digital Archive Library Part 1, live today, she wrote in the caption of the post on Instagram. Quote, the St. Heron Library is home to our archival collection of primarily rare, out-of-print, and first edition Black titles by Black and brown authors, poets, and artists. Aw. Knowles, a Grammy-winning artist and creative force, founded St. Heron as a multidisciplinary cultural hub dedicated to celebrating and preserving Black and brown artistry. Love it. So that's good news. I wonder where it's like a digital library. So it's gonna be I'm sure it's gonna be an actual thing, right? Like, brick and mortar, like an actual building. Anyway, girl, that's great. I can't imagine the brain power that it would take to do any of that shit, but whew, just curating it and like getting the permissions from the different artists and how do you even, oh, that's amazing. But I know she has a team of people. But yeah, that's some feel good shit. Don't have any weird shit. TV and Tings, I started season 3 of Reasonable Doubt. It's really, really good. If you haven't seen Reasonable Doubt, please check it out. It's about a black female lawyer in LA, I think. Just really good storylines. Morris Chestnut is in it. He was in season 2. He's in season 3 as well. Tommy from Ghost and from his own show, I think it was called Force. The white dude, he's in it. He's in season 3. It's good. It's so good. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, I guess that's all I have to really talk about. It's gonna be a short episode, but yeah. Oh, I also started watching True Blood. I know I'm like super late to the party, but it's actually pretty good. I'm on like the 3rd episode of the 1st season, and it's actually really good. I like vampire stuff. I heard that they were gonna bring back Sinners for the movie theater in the on Halloween or something like that. I know they're probably gonna make so much more money. That's crazy. I don't know if I want to go back and see it in the movie theater, but I might see it during the Halloween time. I like to watch like cozy, like feel good Halloween, like old school Halloween movies and shit. Just anything to just take my mind off of just like, because people say, oh, live in the moment, live in the moment. Like, nigga, and after September, I just said I need to lose 10 pounds. After September, like literally October 1st, I have to start changing my diet. I have to. I have to get more serious about my diet. I'm definitely going to start the 75 soft, so I might document it if I remember to. But I'm going to start it. It's a 3-month thing, right? 75 days. So, 75, is that 3 months? I don't know. So I saw a post where if I want to be done with the 75 soft by December 31st, I need to start it on October 18th. So from the 1st to the 18th, I'm going to clear out all the shit in my refrigerator. It's really going to be a thing. Things are going to happen. It's going to be a thing. And I've been saying to myself that I need to do it, and I'm just going to do it. 75 soft. I'm not doing the 75 hard. It involves, let me see. Let me give a real definition of 75 soft if you haven't heard of it. Because I just know I see myself as like this bad. Like, I see it. I see my body more toned. I see the things. Like, I see the vision. I know it's going to happen, but it's like mentally, I can't get over the sugar cravings. I can't get over the comfort food. Like, the stress when I'm stressed out and anxious. Like, I want to just that's the thing. It's like a mind thing. And I have to get over that. I need to detox. I keep on saying I'm going to detox. 75 soft is, so I think I'm going to do my detox next week. The 75 soft challenge is a 75 day personal development program designed to improve physical and mental health. This is what I need. It is a modified version of the more intense 75 hard challenge. So basically, it includes exercise. Engage in 45 minutes of exercise daily. I pretty much do that, not every day, but I try to do every day. Anyway, with 1 day of active recovery per week. Hydration. Drink 3 liters of water daily. Nutrition. Follow a healthy eating plan, limiting processed foods and sugary drinks. Reading, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book daily. Alcohol, limit alcohol consumption on social occasions. None of that is the only thing that will be hard for this is eating. The exercise, I've been consistent with exercising at least 3 times a week. At the most like 5. But it's the eating because I just got Cold Stone today because it was my birthday. Okay, for one, and my mama got me a Cold Stone gift card and she got me a Starbucks gift card. And I told her, I said, after September, don't buy me no more sugary stuff. Don't buy me no gift cards for nothing. I'm going on a diet. So yeah, I'm gonna do the 75 soft challenge and I'm gonna just document it and just see what happens. I have to do it. I have to just eat the frog. I don't even know what I'm scared of. It's just the mental thing because I know how fucking fierce I'm gonna be when I get on the other side of this shit. Like the glow up is gonna be fucking real, and I don't know if a part of me is scared of that, but I don't know why I would be scared of it. I have to just fucking do it. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna start the 75 soft challenge on the 18th. And I'm really gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna let my job deter me from it, like getting upset at my job or like wanting to. Because I'm gonna try not to smoke on the 75 day. I'm gonna try to not smoke either. Like smoking, no gummies. So I'm gonna try so hard not to let my job fuck it up. Because as soon as I get like stressed out or something, I want to like run to like a little pre-roll or you know the food that I like to eat when I'm stressed is pizza. So it's like that's gonna be the thing, like the craving. So maybe I should just do my detox first, and then I don't. It's not gonna completely get rid of my cravings after one detox. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do my detox first. Probably like I have like 12 tea bags of my Candida parasite detox. So I might just do the detox first, and then I'll start. I'm so I don't know why I'm nervous. Ugh, girl, what are you talking about? Just do it. Like it's like you see the other side of things. You just have to like it's like walking in quicksand, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anywho, child. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. And that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna try to record on something else next week, if not the week after that. And thank you for listening to me rant for almost an hour. And yeah, I'm gonna just find something cool to do. Talk to you next time. Bye, niggas.